Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to Live from the Works and to Streaming Wednesdays. The camera's gone into low light mode again. Failure bell. Hold on. Bear with me a second. There we go. Turn that off, and things are a lot smoother. How are we all doing? We have Zyron the Gamer here. Hello. The Tired Scott is here. Hello to you too. It's just the two of you at the moment, it would seem, but hello anyway. Oh no, a third person has dropped in. Hello, third person. Do come say hello. We're very friendly here. We don't bite unless requested. So, oh dear. Anyway, how are we all doing? I've had quite a good week. I've had a kind of difficult couple of weeks at work. I've not managed to get very much done. I've had some difficult bids to work on. But I turned a corner today. I got 11 trains out the door. Admittedly, 6 of them were rejections, but I got them out the door. That's what matters. The Emperor Dalek is here. Greetings to you. Nice to see you. Yes. So, yeah, that's good. In channel-related news, I still haven't started working on that lost episode of Derek and Matt yet. That's got to be done at some point in the next 7 weeks, because that's when it's coming out. Yeah, I'll get it done. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not massively stressed. It's fine. Yeah. Rory's meant to be sending me the asylum at some point before the end of the month as well. Or before the end of December, I mean, because that's when that's coming out. But yeah, because I've got all the sound effects and stuff for it. So yeah. I'm not stressed. Not even slightly. No. And I've got my level 2 paper at work as well, which is stressing me out. I am a bundle of stretch. A bundle of stretch? A bundle of stress. Yeah. And I have a baby now. Did I mention that? Oh, yeah. Jacob is 7 months old. Is it today? What date is it today? Yesterday. 7 months old yesterday. God, that's gone by quick. Deary me. Head on. Apply directly to the forehead. Okay. Fair dues. Hello to you, Moo the dog. Nice to see you. Dalek December shall be under my control and the Daleks will reign supreme. Cool. Yeah. Bundle of stress. It's all fine. It's all good. Everything's going to be good. Hey. Right. Anyway. What are we doing this evening? Well, I'm going to bore you with model trains. Because I got some pretty ones now. Some of these you've seen already. One of them you absolutely haven't. And then there's another model that I haven't had out to play yet, but is not really relevant to the stream. But we'll get to that. Say hello to all of my tip-filled Thunderbolt models. I'm going to put the light on so you can see them properly. There we go. Yes, so this whole thing makes me feel very happy. I'm very much sort of child in a sweet shop with all of these. They're just so beautiful. Okay, we'll take them one by one. Thunderbolt, you know already. I don't think I've shown her to anyone sort of under a light yet, so let's pick this up, have a proper look. There's Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt is broken at the moment. Well, not really broken. If I just pop the tender off temporarily and pop that open, I'll show you what the problem is. Because in here is a little chip. That is where the DCC decoder would normally live. At the moment, this isn't the DCC decoder, this is a blanking chip. I've got a new blanking chip coming from Rapido. That's gone in the post today. Should be here this week. Fingers crossed. Yeah. So, Thunderbolt does not currently have DCC sound. So she is a DC loco for this evening. But that's okay. We will work with what we have. And just push that down to... No, okay, not that side. Hang on. There's a knack to doing this. I haven't figured it out yet. There we are. And push in. There we go. And then she just clips back together like so. Anyway, you've seen Thunderbolt already. Thunderbolt is very pretty, and when the sound chip is working, it's quite good fun, and I adore her. She is very beautiful. Dan's house you've seen. I've worked out how to get the house off, so I'm gonna do that. This is, yeah, because you've seen me unpack all this and play with it already, but I'm now going to show off the interior bit. So it's quite simple. All you do, get your pry tool. I was right, by the way. I just hadn't got the knack of finding the right bit of the coach body. I have now done that. So if we just get in there like that, there we go. That's it. One clip, two clips, and then we do the same on the other side. There you go. The key is to get it in between the floor and the body of the coach, and boom, off she comes. It's quite neat. It would have been better if it was slightly more easy to remove, but anyway, this is the coach body. You can see the curtains in there. If I turn this over, you can see how that is. That's all one piece of plastic with the curtains painted on, but it looks really nice. Look, check out that detailing. It's really cute and pretty, and I love it. And then this is the interior, which has no business being this detailed, but it is. So you've got all the little tables and chairs. There's a rug there, a little flower pot there, which is really cute. And if I bring it real close, you know, you can see a candlestick there. I think, is that meant to be a little clock, I think, yeah, and all these plates. I mean, the only disappointing thing is they haven't modded individual teacups. Oh, wait a second. Yes, they have. It's it's the cutest thing. I'm delirious with happiness about this model. I really am. Anyway, that's Dan's house. So we'll pop the body back on, and then I'm never going to take that off again because I'm scared I'm going to break it. So there we are. Right, done. Coach, beautiful. But again, you've seen that already, so you know that's fine. The brake van, you've seen the brake van already with the Squire, Mr. Chesterford in the back there, held on with tacky wax. These are really beautiful little models. They really do look exactly like their counterparts in the film. I think Mr. Chesterford has some hair stuck to him. Hold on a second. Let me just let me get that for you. There we are. Okay, that's better. Anyway, yes. So the 3D printed models are great, and then we'll have a little look inside the brake van. I know I've shown you before, but we'll have a look anyway. Yeah, the brake van interior has been modelled rather beautifully. Got the stove in there. It's all really rather lovely. And if you turn it over, there's a little bit of detailing underneath as well, which looks really nice, and it's very beautiful. I've got another brake van, a tote brake van of the same number. This is the Hornby version. So if you compare the two, the colouring on this one is much better. I'll say that immediately. The detailing is better on this one because you can see that these are actual individual pieces on the bars there. This is all one moulded item. I actually prefer the weathering job on the Hornby one though. It looks a bit grimier just on the side there. This is beautifully pristine and pretty, but this looks more grimy. But is not as well detailed. I mean, you look on the bottom there and compare this one. Individual rivets, people, come on. And they've got things like the builder's plate on here, which this one, I don't think this one has. No, this one doesn't have that. So yeah, two nice little model brake vans. I think the Rapido one is the superior one by far, but I do prefer the weathering job on the Hornby one, which is from 10 years ago. But yeah, both really nice models, but Rapido wins out for me. It's very pretty, and it's got the extra detailing in terms of the colour of the chimney. This is all just sort of one colour. You know, it does the job, but this is the superior model, I think. Anyway, so put that back, and then of course Oh, come back. No one told you to run away. Stay where you are. There we are. Right, better. Okay. So, done our break, fam. Let's talk about this. This is 1401. It's the... I would argue the star of the Titfield Thunderbolt. It really is the star of the show, this loco. I mean, Thunderbolt's the pretty one and the one on all the posters, but this engine really is the little workhorse of that film. There are actually 3 1400 class locos used in the film. There was 1401, and then if I just open the... Hang on a minute. You might have seen this before. This is the booklet that came with the Thunderbolt set. It's got all sorts of information about the film and the cast and how they made the film and all sorts of really good stuff. Here we are. If we go to chapter 7, the mechanical stars, there were 3 locos involved. So there was 1401 itself, 1462, which is the locomotive that gets stolen in the film. There's 1462 on the turntable at Oxford, which is where the filming of that scene was done. And then there was also 1456, which was renumbered to 1401, so they could double their filming, and the one was facing one direction and one was facing the other direction. It basically meant they could double their filming time and just swap things around as they needed them. But yeah, so 3 locos. Sadly, none of them were saved. I believe they all went to the scrapyard, and that is dreadfully sad that no one saved a single one of them. And that makes me very sad. But anyway, sad things aside, this model is also, like this brake van over here, from the Hornby Titfield Thunderbolt set that they made to celebrate the 60th anniversary of the film in 2013, I want to say. Would have been 2013. This has hair on it again. Hang on. Get a paintbrush. Dust that off. There we go. Dear oh dear. We need you to look pristine, don't we, sweetheart? I'm talking to a model train. I've finally lost my mind. Anyway. Yes, this is the from the Hornby set. I really like this. It's nicely weathered. The detailing's nice. I mean, the number plate is kind of painted on, but I'm okay with that. And the sort of shoddy painting out of GWR there looks a bit rough and ready, but is actually screen accurate, I believe. It's a really nicely detailed little model, and I love it. It looks really good. It's my favourite Hornby loco that I own. And yeah, it does the job. This was the best part of that set. They also did a model of Dan's house, which was basically the Lomac with one of their 6-wheeler coach bodies stuck on it. It wasn't very accurate. It's not great. But it was a cute little thing, and they did it with a DVD tie-in. So yeah, it was worth having. It was worth having just for this alone, which is basically a retooling of the Dapol 1400 with a sort of weathered paint job on it. And it's quite a nicely weathered paint job, actually. I think it looks just sort of suitably grimy. Not quite as grimy as the film, but just sort of grimy enough for me. I think it looks really nice. Spit. Dearie me. Anyway, yes, that's my baby. You go sit over there with your big sister. And finally, we got the new one. This came in the post this week. This is Wisbech and Upwell Tramway Coach number 8, or the Titfield Thunderbolt Buffet Coach. It's. I mean, what to say about this? This is gorgeous. If you look in there, you can see the bar. The roof does come off. I've not been brave enough to do it. I'm not going to. I don't need to. I can see all I need to see from here. But you can see the bars there. That's been modelled quite nicely. And if we sort of look up there, you can see they've even got the individual, what do you call them? Hanging straps for standing passengers, I suppose. But yeah, it's a really beautifully detailed model. If we come around to here, you've got these beautifully detailed railings. I'm not going to fiddle with these too much because they are very fragile. It actually says in the booklet, do not pick it up by the ends, use the middle. This bit, the little ramp in between coaches, is functional. You can tilt it up and down. If you had a couple of these and you coupled them together, you could have a little walkway between the two of them. I'm going to leave that up because I don't have more than one. Yeah, the paint job on this is really nice. It looks good. It's really prettily done. The buffet car sign there looks really nice. The only thing I would say is it would have been a really nice detail, and this is being really nitpicky, if they could have got the name board for the Mallingford Inquiry special that you see in the film that you could include on here. But that is being really nitpicky, and yeah, I'm not that kind of guy. That would have been a nice little added extra, but I'm very happy with this. It's beautiful. I have always wanted to be able to make up the train from the film with 1401, and I finally can, and I'm very happy about it. If we turn this over, there's some nice detailing underneath. I will just address one thing. On this end you can see there's a little air tank here. On the other end there isn't. That's because when I took it out the box, that literally fell off. You can see those two little white bits there. That's where it's supposed to press in. It's been damaged in transit. I'm not going to send it back and moan about it. I'm not going to spend a great deal of time looking at the bottom, so it doesn't bother me. These things happen. It's a really intricate little model, and if you sort of look underneath there, you can see they've got sort of individual brake rigging, and you can see the little brake work bit there, and it's I love it so much. But yeah, there is a little bit of a defect there, just to be completely transparent. But I love it. It's really pretty, and I like it a lot. Yes, this is a lot of fun. I'm just going to be gushing, I'm afraid. This is really good. A reminder, by the way, Repeater haven't paid me any money. They've not sent me any of these models for free. These are all purchased by myself because I love the film so much, and Repeater are a great company. I've not received anything to say that. This is my opinion. I mean, look at these, and these, and this. They're just so good. I'm so happy. They're so pretty. Anyway, yes. That's the figures. That's the figures, that's the models. These are the figures over here, and these are beautiful. I'm gonna pick up Thunderbolt again. Come back here, coach. There you go. Just pop. I'm using little sort of coupling pieces for bits of the garden railway to hold these in place, because there is a gentle slope to the back because of how the floor is in here. Anyway, if I bring Thunderbolt back to the... Stay there! Behave yourself. Dearie me. Just stick a chock under there. There we go. Yeah. If we bring the model back up here and have a look at the figures... the mobile phone camera has much better lighting. These are so good, and they really do look like the characters in the film. So if I spin this round and we have a look at the Reverend here, that is very noticeably the Reverend from the film, even at that small scale. It's a beautiful job. Model U produced these, and they are exquisite little models. Let's just take care of the hair hazard of owning a cat there. There we go. Nice. I am genuinely, this range is exquisite. I have been so impressed with this. I mean, the Thunderbolt set on her own with the carriage and the loco and the brake van was lovely. The Wisbeach and Upwell coach is beautiful. I love it. I love it so. It's my 8-year-old self, if you told him that one day I would own all of these in 00 gauge, he would be thrilled. I never thought this would happen. But it has. I mean, when Hornby announced the Titfield Thunderbolt set and we were getting 1401, I was so excited. I mean, I was in my early 20s when this came out. I felt like a kid. And this is just like every Christmas ever. And it's so brilliant. This is... no. Well, I was going to say nothing special, but no. It's special in its own right. This isn't part of the range. This is a Bachmann cattle wagon in Great Western Railway livery. In the film, the first bits of the film with 1401 and the coach, they have a cattle wagon in the train. This is when the railway's still being run by British Railways. And I felt it wouldn't feel right to run it without the cattle wagon, because it does feature for the first bit of the film. So I wanted the option. So I picked this up on eBay. This was about £15. It's a nice little model. It's quite well detailed. It's not an exact colour match for the one in the film, but it will do the job. It is good enough. And if we bring the other brake van up, you can see this is noticeably paler than the wagon. But that's not actually too far off, because the cattle wagon in the film is noticeably a little bit darker than the brake van is. But then the colour grading makes it all look this rather nice light blue colour. I don't know if the coach is maybe throwing the eye off slightly, but yeah, it was a slightly darker grey. This is maybe a little bit too dark in actuality, but yeah. Let's not quibble. It's good enough, and it looks the part. So we're going to put this on the track now and run that around. I am so happy with all of these things. Oh, I'm giddy. I'm giddy with joy. Oh, yeah. This is why I don't do reviews, because if I really like something, I cannot be objective or subjective, or which I always get the two mixed up. Whichever one it is, I can't be it. This is the box that the coach came in. It's nicely packaged. It's noticeably different because they've gone with a colour scheme similar to the coach, which is a nice little touch. If we open the box up, we can have a little look inside, just so I can show off the little bits. There's some extra bits in there, and I've put the air tank that fell off in there as well. I don't really bother with super detailing on models, because you're just asking for it to get broken. So yeah, but this is a nice little box. It's really nice and solid. It's packaged really well, and bar that little bit falling off, the coach arrived undamaged. So that's all you can ask for a box, really. Comes with a teeny tiny instruction manual. Look at this, it's so tiny. Which just gives you some information about the coach. Let's see. We've got some information about the history of the coach. A little bit of a read this bit first. Again, this is what I was talking about the gates and railings and the balconies being quite fiddly and delicate. So don't pick it up by them. Moving further on, there's some information about the optional parts, and you can see there the gas tank there sits over the top of the coupling there. You can fit passengers. The roof is removable. You use a pry tool or a spudger to pry the roof off. Again, I'm not going to do that. I've no interest in taking that off. I can see all the detailing I want through the windows. And yeah, but if you so desired, you could open that up and pop the figures inside. They actually recommend tacky wax to pop them in there, so that's good to know. If Model U ever expanded the kind of characters they do, and they made a Mr. Valentine, I would make the effort to pop the coach off and sit him at the bar. But again, no, I'm being picky at this point. But yes, anyway. Nice little instruction book. It's a little smaller than previous ones, but then again, there's not a lot to say. It's a coach. It's a pretty coach. There's a little bit of history about it in here. Something really sad I found out. I knew that this coach had been scrapped after the film. They actually restored it. So they borrowed it for the film. They painted it in this nice blue and red and white colour scheme, which is very pretty. They restored it to its Great Eastern condition, that lovely maroon colour, and then they scrapped it. They scrapped it by mistake. What they did to the railways in the 50s and 60s was criminal. I'm just going to say that. They scrapped this beautiful coach. Again, piece of film history. They scrapped it. By mistake. It had literally been restored for the purpose of keeping it, and they cut it up. I'm very cross about this. Its sister coach, number 7, is preserved on the North Norfolk Railway, and they've actually fitted a Titfield-style bar to it. A few years ago, the North Norfolk Railway actually did a Titfield Thunderbolt event. They borrowed 1450 from the Severn Valley Railway, gave it 1401's number plates. There's videos of it online, and they've got their coach number 7 out playing, and it was a rather lovely event. Go look up the videos on YouTube. It's really good. Yes, indeed. Yeah. What we did to the railways in this country in the 50s and 60s was frankly criminal, and I get very, very passionately angry about this, particularly the dismantling of the branch lines, kind of like in the Titfield Thunderbolt. They shut all the branch lines in the 60s because the Beeching report said they weren't making any money. But that was the point. They weren't supposed to. Under British Railways, the network was supposed to be treated holistically. So shutting all these little branch lines meant all these little communities got cut off from the National Railway network. And then they built them nice, shiny tarmac roads and made them all by cars. Just going to mention the fact that the Transport Minister who commissioned the Beeching Report, I think it's Ernest Marples at the time, heavily invested in road building businesses. I'm sure that had no bearing on the briefing he gave to Dr. Beeching to go and decimate the British railway network. Like I say, I get very emotionally invested in this discussion. Anyway, so what is going on in the chat room? So glad you're living your dream. Thank you. It was, thankfully, the Talyllyn survived. Yes, the Talyllyn Railway is what this the inspiration for the film was. That's why this film exists, because the Talyllyn Railway was preserved. The ghost of that coach is haunting our railway now. The hand of the free market, ladies, gentlemen, and non-binary beanies. Indeed, free market economics. Screw them. Let's pop this coach on the track so we can have a play. That feels like a good thing to be doing. So, let's begin. Actually, Joe, let's run it backwards to start with, just like they do in the film. Because that makes me happy. Hello, brake van. There we go. Nice. Cattle wagon. Push that way. Give us a nice straight bit of track to pop the coach onto. There we go. Beautiful. Right. Just, ooh. Hang on. The loco doesn't want to play today. There we are. Come on. There we go. That's it. There we go. Right. Oh, no. Still don't want to play. Come on. Behave. That's it. There we go. Might need to just crack the controller open a bit more just while it warms up. There we go. Lovely. Just how cute does that look? I'm so happy. There we are. It just looks right, and I love it so much. If the branch line that once went to my village still existed, I'd have a much easier way of getting into town. Yes, you would. And like I say, it was criminal. That makes me so happy. I'm genuinely thrilled. Oh, that is glorious. Ah. My life is complete, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, that's lovely. Having this collection of model railway locomotives and rolling stock ranks somewhere below the birth of my son, my wedding day, and buying my first home. This is number 4 in that list. This makes me so happy. Oh, genuinely happy about this. It would also make looking for a job much easier for me, as most of the jobs are outside the village. Again, this is why I get so angry about this. There was no there was no good reason to close all these railways other than they wanted to build roads. They wanted to put shiny new tarmac roads, cars with a future, petrol, petrol, petrol. Think of all the tiny little branch lines that were closed that would have worked beautifully now with a little single car DMU or a 2-car DMU that would have linked you into your big local towns and cities, and just kept all these little towns and villages connected up. And you wouldn't have to get in the car and drive half an hour to your nearest city. You could get on the train, have a cup of coffee, read a book. They were never supposed to make money. That was the point. I mean, I get it, because some of the railways were so poorly used, like the one in the Tickfield Thunderbolt, I suppose, didn't make a profit at all. They were barely used. The good example of this is up at the Nene Valley Railway, the branch line from Wansford to Stamford, which closed, I think, in the 1920s, because it just never made any money. It was part of that period where everyone and their mum wanted to build their own railway, so they did. They just built these little railways everywhere. Another example of this is the the Brill Tramway, which ran from Quainton Road out to, what's the name of the town? Well, Brill, ultimately, but it went via somewhere. Hang on. I'm going to open Google Maps and look this up. Or I could just Google the Brill Tramway. That works too. Here we are. It ran from Quainton Road over to Wootton, through and up to Brill. It was basically built by the Duke of Buckingham to transport goods between his lands around Wootton House and the National Rail Network. It was extended to Brill and converted to passenger use in 1872. It never made a huge amount of money. They shut it in 1935. These things were going on well before nationalisation. Nationalisation happened, and at that point, British Railways took on the network as one big organisation rather than multiple privatised companies in order to create a holistic network of railways. Because up until that point, everything was fragmented and nothing really sort of worked together. British Railways were meant to change all of that. And within 20 years, they decimated it. The Tories, ladies and gentlemen, driving us into the ground since 1963. Sorry, that got rather political there for a second, didn't it? Anyway, I'm just saying, it was criminal. And I've got to say, though, I know I use that to take a jab at the current government, but the Labour government of the time was just as much to blame, because they ran in their general election in the mid-60s on a platform of, vote for us, we'll save your railway. and then got into power, and like all good people who get into power went, oh, do you know what, guys? It's a bit too far along now, nothing we can do, sorry. And it all went ahead anyway. Politics, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway. Let's pop back onto the ground and just have a little look at this cute little train. It looks so good! Okay, I'm gonna swap the loco round and run it forwards now. There we go. Right. Okay. On you go. There we go. It just looks right. I'm so happy. I think the camera's gone onto low light mode again. Hang on. Let me see if I can fix that real quick. There we go. Low light compensation turned off. That will make us a nice, clean, crisper image. There we are. Doesn't it look lovely? I'm so happy. Oh, that is glorious. Yeah, I'm disappointed that my new decoder hasn't come round, because we could have a play with Thunderbolt with the sounds on again, but it was not to be, I'm afraid, on this occasion. Hopefully come this week and we'll have Thunderbolt out to play another day with the sounds. We'll pop her on the railway in a minute, but just going to bring the train to a gentle halt by the camera, just temporarily, just so we can marvel at this. Oh, it genuinely little. I had a little moment when this arrived, and I had it out to play on the track. I had a little moment. Oh, it's silly, but I love it. I mean, just look at it. That was in a film, and I own a model of it now, and I'm so happy. There's 6 of you watching. You've all gone quiet. It's nice to see you all here. Do come and talk to me. Come ask me questions. Tell me what's happening in your world, because this is very much an interactive show. The show does nothing without you. You guys make this show what it is. So do drop me a message. Say hi. Yeah, we'll talk about stuff. This is very much a learning exercise for you all, as much as anything, I hope. Yeah, anyway, if we pop back to the close-up camera for a second, so we've got Thunderbolt and the coach there and the brake van. Like I say, the only thing that the Hornby one does better than the Rapido one is, in my opinion, is the Rapido one is too clean. This has a nice little level of dirt and grime. In fact, if I turn the light off, that maybe will show up a little bit. Yeah, you can see there's sort of a level of weathering detail to that, which is quite nice. I think the combination of that on the super detailed Rapido model would have been perfect. But again, I'm just getting really nitpicky now. The Rapido one is the winner for me. But yeah, these are beautiful models in their own right, and yeah, money well spent. Like I say, my child would be my childhood me would be ecstatic to learn that this was in his future. What's my 5th most favourite thing? The day I put my deposit down for Silver Lady. Because, and then number 6 would be actually doing Biggest Little Railway. Because Biggest Little Railway was amazing and brilliant, and it's the best thing I've ever done. But But putting the deposit down for Silver Lady, I'd been saving for I think about 3 years, putting money away every month, going, I am going to buy myself a Roundhouse Silver Lady as a memory of that project, and I will build myself a railway to run it on, and I did exactly that. But the day I put the deposit down, it didn't go on the credit card. I saved every penny of that. When I left my job at the local college, my colleague Angela did a collection for me, because the team I worked with got me some presents, and Angela went to colleagues and said, we've got Matt a little something, but he's saving for a steam engine. Do you want to contribute anything? They gave me about 100 quid. It might even have been more, I can't remember, but it was a significant chunk, and it was enough to get me over the hurdle, and I then contacted Roundhouse and placed the order and paid my deposit, and that was a beautiful moment because I'd saved for that. I had earned that model. just under £2,000 I paid for Silver Lady. It was worth every penny because she's gorgeous. Those of you who maybe are new to the channel, by the way, Silver Lady is the green one there. Yeah. That was a very happy moment for me, being able to pay that deposit, because like I say, I'd saved for it. I didn't put it on a credit card. I didn't take out a loan for it. I saved, and I paid for it, and I bought it, and I was so pleased. Just the restraint to have for about 2 or 3 years was incredible. Yeah, happy memories. Right, let's just have a little look here, because I've just seen a few messages pop up on my phone. I don't think there's anything dreadfully important there. Okay, cool. Let's go back to 1401 and run around some more. I'll tell you what I'll do now. I'm going to pop the cattle wagon out the rake. Just so I can say I've done all of the different versions. There we are. Right. Off you go. There we are. It just looks so cute. Oh. That is so wonderful. It's genuinely wonderful. Oh, this makes me very happy indeed. Tired Scott says, I've been a mixed bag. The calms I'm taking are doing wonders for me, but learning to be relaxed is surprisingly hard. Oh, yeah. No. People say to you, oh, just relax, just calm down. It doesn't work. That's an oxymoron. It's harder to be calm and relaxed than you think. So, yeah, I sympathise. Oh, I'm sorry you didn't get the job. That sucks. Yeah, you know, it's... The only thing I will say about that is whenever I haven't been lucky enough to get a job, I try and look at it as not that I wasn't good enough, just that someone was better than me. You know, so if you try and look at it like that, I find the disappointment is easier to swallow, because it's not someone saying, "Oh, you're not good enough." It's someone saying, "You were good enough. Someone else was better." What was the name of the company who made the smoke conversions for 1501? Do you have a link? It was a company called TRS Trains. Hang on, I've got their YouTube channel. Yeah, sorry, this is my dad, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. I was showing him the other day the company that does DCC sound and smoke double O gauge locos, and it is brilliant, genuinely brilliant. I'm going to pop a link in the chat room. This is their YouTube channel, and then if I have a little look for the video I was looking at, hang on, they had one with the Rapido 1501. Here it is. Here we go. Just pop mute on there so we don't have the sound appearing. Yeah, this really is remarkable. There you go, link in the chat room for you there. It is a remarkable thing. It's literally synchronized smoke. It's a cold water smoke system, and it looks genuinely brilliant. I'd recommend. In fact, shall we? Let's have a little watch of the video. Hold on. Let's just flick over to the desktop view. Hold on a second. Let me just see. There we go. Yeah, there we are. This is TRS Trains. I'll take mute off so we can hear it. Here we go. The technology that's gone into this is scary. This is like a step up from magic. This is... That is scarily good. Can I turn up the volume on this, Emmy? Yes, I can. There we are. I mean... That's not right. That's double O gauge. That shouldn't look that good. Oh, it's brilliant. TRS is brilliant. Here we are, this model here is actually pulling a train. This has no right to look as good as it does. That just fills me with joy, it really does. DCC is incredible. Look at that. That is... that does weird things to my brain. Just look at it. Look at it. That is beautiful and silly, and I love it. This is a lovely layout as well. I really like this. Yeah. Oh, that is marvellous. That is. I like that a lot. It's such a beautiful little layout, that. It really is. Looks terrific. But yeah, the smoke effects on this model... I mean, this has been retrofitted, I should say. The model doesn't come with these as standard. This has been retrofitted by TRS Trains, who I can only think must have summoned some kind of demon and sold their soul in exchange for the ability to make this technology work, because there is no way in hell they could have done this any other way. How good is that? They're absolutely genius. Absolutely brilliant. I love that. There's Mr. Bean's Mini in the corner there. I love it. just looks so cool, doesn't it? How long we got? Oh, no, about less than a minute left on this one. Oh, that's funny. That is brilliant. Genuinely brilliant, that. Anyway, TRS Trains, that's the name of the company, and they are some kind of wizards. It's clearly using tiny technology.
Remote quote.
Yeah, it's bigger on the inside. No, I'm not gonna show that advert. YouTube puts enough of these things in as it is. One of the things they've done, I think this was a commission for Rapido Trains, who haven't made a model of 1401 yet. A lot of people have asked them to, so who knows. But they have made a... they retrofitted a model from DJ Models of 1401, and it is really, really beautiful to watch. I'm going to play you this now. This is it on a rolling road, and I think this is terrific. There you go. I mean, that model is beautiful with the sort of proper weathering and a little bit of water detailing as well. This is gorgeous. Not that I don't love you. No, that way, that way. And again, this is all done with cold water. It's crazy. Has 00 gauge railway technology gone too far? I say it's not gone far enough. It's just the way the smoke matches up with what the loco's doing. So this will all just be done with a DCC controller. The smoke will match up with whatever the sound is doing. That is incredible. That whistle. Oh, I love it. sorry, someone's knocking at my studio door. Bear with me a second. I'm going to go to the be right back text. Sorry about that. All fine. I thought something terrible had happened. No, the Tea Fairy's apprentice's apprentice has just offered me another cup of tea. This doesn't normally happen. Anyway, enough of staring at other people's trains, because I've got my own trains to play with, and they're beautiful. Let's flick back to the camera. I mean the brake van and the coach from Rapido, I cannot say enough good things about them. They are genuinely wonderful. And they pair really well with the Hornby 1401. I mean, just look at that. It's a match made in heaven. I'm so happy. But it's time to put 1401 to bed. Yeah, because the Tea Fairy had an apprentice, and this is the apprentice's apprentice. It makes sense. Shut up. Right, so we are going to put Thunderbolt on the layout now. Very carefully, because she's a fragile lady. There we go. Right. There we go. Pop you there. Uncouple brake van. Put that over there. And then, unlike in the film, we're not running this model onto a broken rail and into the river. No, what we're actually going to do is put 1401 in its coach to bed. Because, yeah, that's just what's going to happen now. So, say goodbye to the nice coach and the nice steam engine, everybody. They are going to go sit in the drawer. In fact, I'll bring the mobile phone over so you can have a look in the drawer. I love the drawer. Oh, thank you, darling. Hang on. Let me just retrieve my tea. Thank you. Sorry about that. Normal service has been resumed. Yes, bring Thunderbolt forward. She is whisper quiet. I love that so much. There we go. Let's have a quick peep in the train drawer. I'll show you what the deal is. There's 1401. There's the coach. Just going to sit back there. And there you go. It's all lovely. That's the little 1400 I bought at Getz. That's a lovely model too. We've got all sorts of nice things in here. We've got Blossom, Ivet 2MT 46521 from O Dr. Beeching. Rapido models here. We've got 1501. Which one's that? Ringcore, Jack's Green. And then Thunderbolt lives in here. There's my little 040 Hensel Sands Company loco. Is it the C1? I can't remember. Fulham, Hogwarts Castle, because I mean, screw J.K. Rowling, but actually the hall looks quite nice in red. And London Transport Pallier Tank L94. That's what lives in that drawer. And I quite like it. Oh, I better put the brake vans away as well. I'll do that now. Hold on. The brake vans and things live in the bottom drawer. That's always a bit, ooh, there we go. Right, okay. So, yeah. Yeah, Thunderbolt's running quite happy without the sound chip, with the blanking chip installed. She looks quite nice. I've no complaints. Just be nice to get the sound chip back, because those sounds do really make all the difference. It's a cracking little model. Here she comes again. Just going to park Thunderbolt there for a minute, just so we can appreciate the model for a minute there. This is, it's stunning. Genuinely stunning, this set. I'm so pleased. I'm pleased with all of them. They all look magic. And yeah. Even without the sound, she looks gorgeous. I'm so pleased. Genuinely. Right. Right, we've got an hour to kill, so I think we should do some more stuff with that signal box kit we were looking at last week. So let's just adjust the close-up camera slightly. Bring that over here. Get rid of my makeshift scotches and pop them in there. Bring the battery up. There we go. Plug that in. Nice one. And then turn that on. And then bam! There we go. Happy days. We've now got a view of the workshop space. Again. There we are. This is holding up quite well, actually. I'm impressed today. Holding up nicely. Right, so what are we doing next? Well, last week we started on a model of a signal box. The bits of which I've kept in a box so I don't lose them all. There's the instructions. What was the first bit? So we've made our builder's yard. Yeah, done. Start with the windows. Cut out all the clear sections and attach them to their corresponding inner window frames. Can do. Right. Let's see here. So those are all our little bits of glazing. Let's identify our window pieces. Here we are. That's a window piece. Where else? Let's see. That looks like a window piece to me. There we are, some more windows. I didn't label any of this, which may be a little foolish, but never mind. Should be fairly easy to work out. I'm not going to worry too much. That is a window piece. That's got a door on it. Where else? Let's see. This is all just bits, isn't it? Yes. Yeah, that's the steps and stuff. And then I think that's got a little window. Yes, it does. Okay. And then there's a signal box door somewhere. Is that the signal box door? I think it might be. Yeah, there we go. Nice one. Okay. Pop the builder's yard over here for a minute and then we can see what we're doing. Just make sure I don't run over the train. That would be silly. These are all the bits that require windows, I think. We're going to have to work this out. So, large box ground floor. Presumably there, and large box end wall. Oh, I don't recognise that bit. That's maybe... Ah, that probably lives up here, doesn't it? Here we go. Large box end wall. Large box front windows. that's going to be that bit. Here we go. Small box end. Hang on. Yeah, that looks more like it. That's going to be... Where is it? Hang on. Small box end, large box end. There we go. Small box front. That's that bit there. Small box door. That's going to live there. Lamp hut. That bit there. Large box door side. That one there, I think. Yep, there we go. Hut. I don't see where on the hut this would sit actually, but we'll leave that there for a minute. Large box ground floor, that's one of those. Hut again. Is there another hut piece that I've missed? Hang on. Have a little look. Yeah, I think there's all the inner pieces on here, but I don't see the outer pieces. I think we got them all. Hang on. Let's have a look here. Plate layers hut. Ah, this might be lamp hut roof. Plate layers hut walls. Oh. Right, yes, sorry, I'm being a moron. It's that bit there. Ooh, hey look. Right, put that over there. And then that lives there. And there. There we go. Nice. Okay. Who's still with us? You've all gone quiet again. Shall we have some music? A little bit Screw Love, maybe. Let's open up Spotify. Screw Love has a new album out tomorrow, by the way. Go follow him on Instagram at Screw Love, SCRULOVE. He's doing a listening party tomorrow, I think at 9. But yeah, go check him out if you like his stuff, because Screw has been a great supporter of mine, and I want to return the favour. So go check out his new album when it releases tomorrow. He's bloody brilliant. I fully recommend him. Here we go.
Years, you've had a lot of
there we are. A little bit of noise. Right.
A lot of fun. You've had an opportunity to attack me, and I think I've given as good as I could.
Grab ourselves our cutting knife. I'm still here, even better during the winter.
I want you to know just how much you're going to be missed. You don't have Nixon to kick around anymore.
Because less than 3% of you people read books. Because less than 15% of you read newspapers. Because the only truth you know is what you get over this tube. Right now, there is a whole, an entire generation that never knew anything.
There we go.
Come out of this tube. This tube is the gospel.
Do we have spare one of these? Sort of. That can be the litter bit. Right. Lamp hut. Right. Let's figure out how we're going to do this. DTS Workshops! Nice to see you! I'm thinking it's just put a dollop of glue on the hut there.
Someplace where we don't have to dress like
You're a party.
Oh, yeah. It's quite a lot of glue actually, more than I wanted. Hold on. Oh. There we go. One window in. Hang on. I'm turning the light off because you can't see what I'm doing there. There you go. Focus up, you damn thing. Come on. There we go. Oh, no, maybe not. Hang on. Try that. No. Anyway, you get the idea. Anyway, so that's the lamp hut. Tick. Done. Nice. Let's do large box ground floor next. Sorry I'm a bit late, I was watching Tales from the TARDIS. I still haven't watched that, I need to. Everyone tells me how good it is. Those do pop up out quite nicely actually.
Where do I sign? Mixed colors in art class. My mother missed a period and made a superior design. Yeah, I used to hear that all the time. Where do I decline to be the best period or in the top 3 at any period of time? To make beats and dream bigger than taking a seat, seeing to Harry from behind. You ever pushed up on a girl like Wonder Bras? Saw her underarms and said, nah, I'm gonna pass. Sadie whispered in my ears, where are you gonna start? Start with your childhood, you know they're gonna ask.
Those out.
That putting the album out is a kamikaze. It comes part and parcel trying to be the next Paul McCartney when you're the NTC. Vacant up all the parties you want your MTV, but they don't play music videos anymore, you getting me? I write a long list of shit I hate about you in a text message. Then maybe hit send, I build a time machine so I can go back to tape cassettes and 8-track just to see me in the 80s again. I go fully naked in the painting cause the art world is changing. Too old to be afraid of my skin, don't be mistaken. Glasses, to be here when the trend passes and a new class can aim me again.
There's a new Ghostbusters movie? I didn't know this was happening. Oh, too much glue, too much glue. Grab a toothpick and spread that around a bit. Two.
Always look our best on picture day. I'm going to have to live with this face for another year at least.
Yeah.
Okay, I look stupid in this dress. My hair's twice the size of my face.
Oh, now, do you know what? If I do say so myself, that looks pretty good. I'm happy with that. Nice.
His future when he grows up, and I refuse to.
Nope.
I just smile like everything is a picture day.
There we go.
And they grew up,
Nice.
and I didn't.
Sit that on there. That one.
Growing up, I hated that camera lens. And any photographer, my hair was messy as hell. Didn't have any girls, I wasn't that popular. How my teeth were crooked like J. Cole's when I faced up with Nokia. Fatter than pressures at breakfast, lunchtime, life got rockier. That was the life I was living in. Didn't have any friends or any equivalent. Didn't have any brothers or sisters, but that was magnificent. Picture me, I'm like in focus. Picture relax on the sofas. Girlfriend is actually sober, but she's on a high. Thanks for having me over. Chip on my shoulder. My diploma hangs on the wall like an A poster. I'm stuck in a house and my mind is racing. 5 days of Daytona. 5 shades of Crayola. All over your face. Tape cassettes all over the place. This is for real. This is still real now. Is it everything you wanted? Are you still that small like it's picture day? This is for real. This is still real now. Is it anything you wanted? Have a night here. It's a light girl still down. Small like it's picture day. Top of the world, oh yeah, that Sadie's dropping. Small baby, smile, we don't look this great that often. And it feels so good.
Put the glue onto the toothpick there.
We don't look this great that often. To my back on the bridge on everything. Move on with my life. But when I get back, I'm meddling. It comes to me for advice. And you know, yeah, you're right. Save it all for picture day. Save it all for picture day. Save it all for picture day. Chip on my shoulder, my diploma hangs on the wall like an A poster. I'm stuck in a house and my mind is racing. 5 days of Daytona, 5 shades of Crayola, all over your face. One day you'll be a superstar. We're the cool kids on the boulevard.
Dab some glue in there. There we are.
Smile like it's picture day. This is for real. One day you'll be just so real now. We're the cool kids on the everything you wanted. Have a night here. It's a light you still down. Smile like it's picture day. This is for real. Does it feel real now? Smile like it's picture day. Everything you wanted. Are you still down? Smile like it's picture day. This is for real.
Hut achieved. Well, not quite. I'm not done yet, but soon it will be achieved. Ah. Right. Let's do this one next. Let's put this over there. There we go. Nice. Cut out the windows. Oh, I should say actually, I booked my train tickets for Worley today. I'm going up on the Saturday to the Worley Road Railway exhibition at the NEC in Birmingham. That's on Saturday the 25th of November. If anyone watching is going to be there, do come up and say hello. I like meeting people who watch my stuff online. So yeah, do come say hello if you see me there. I'll be very amenable to it. If the internet connection's any good, I may do a special live from the works, live from Worley. So you might get on YouTube. So yeah, if that sounds like a good time to you and you happen to be going there, if you spot me, come say hi. Very amenable to that. I'll be catching up with my friend Alex, who I work with. I've promised to introduce him to some Biggest Little Railway people. The Ghostbusters Afterlife sequel was supposed to be released this Christmas, but was delayed until March 2024. Oh, okay, I didn't know that. Oh. Every day is a school day. Right, Windows. Knife away, Matthew. There you go. How's Thunderbolt doing? Haven't checked in with her for a while. Oh, still magnificent. I went to Worley last year. Oh, what day did you go? I was there on the Sunday. I don't. I assume you didn't see me, but. Yeah, when Jacob was a little bit older and can appreciate it more, I'm fully intending to go out to more like exhibitions and maybe Doctor Who conventions and things. So you never know. Maybe one day I'll be big enough on YouTube that I get invited to conventions to go and meet fans, but I don't see it happening unless this Dalek December really takes off in a big way, which I doubt. So yeah. So yeah, I can't see my YouTube career ever going the way of someone like Jack Reeves.
You're looking for somebody to let me down. Your clothes just show how old you are. You smile just a little bit extra now, but you don't wanna go. I couldn't believe it. I had a crush on you for years. Now you're sending messages to my phone, asking for pictures of us to be deleted. Like I won the biggest trophy in my life, and you think it's right to keep it secret. All I had was a bad jacket, the one glove and the dance moves and beat it. So when I tell you that I'm big, bad and dangerous, I mean it. You can take it and leave it. At night was a bummer. I hate summer, hate parties with no smiles. So I pocket down your number. Listening to Corinne and Bailey sitting on top of the hill, speaking about how we've been lately. Then I said I didn't mean it. I like you, but I don't like you, I don't see it. You don't see my lips parted than yours. If you don't see that I like you back, it's hard to ignore, yeah. 7 a.m. doing a walk of shame. She wants to take my picture out of the frame. My frame off of the wall. That's my spot in the Hall of Fame. I'm looking for somebody to let me down. Your clothes just show how old you are. You smile just a little bit extra now, but you don't wanna go too far.
You don't wanna go too far.
Your clothes just show how old you are. You smile just a little bit extra now, but you don't wanna go too far. Yeah.
Small box.
Me and my friends put the
Small
game
box.
early and headed out. We've been playing this for 7 hours. Talking to girls way out of our league, but confident to speak up like we're well endowed. We struck gold. I found the only 4 girls with big breasts attracted to us trolls. 4 dudes that had a dry spell, bumped into the right girls, high-fiving each other on the bus home. I took an hour-long
There we are. This is quite good, this kit. I'm having a good time. Large signal box.
I'll just be happy with what I got. Yeah. And did it all in my lucky shirt.
Hey, we're living the dream of joy, happy paper town. Jump up higher, rise to your side, be sucking them out. There are nights when I just feel like life is hit the ground. Hey, we're living the dream of joy, happy paper town. Hey, we're living the dream of joy, happy paper town. Jump up higher, rise to your side, we're sucking them out. There are nights when I just feel like life is hit the ground. Hey, we're living the dream of joyride, we paint the town.
Go. Yes. Hey. These are N-gauge. I'll show you how the layout's looking from where I did the ballasting. So just let me finish putting these windows in. Large box in. Yeah. Large signal box. I'll put that one down because some of the glue's still exposed. The lid off the knife again, that wasn't very clever. Right, glazing, done. What's next on the agenda? Attach glazing. Figure 1, large box lower walls. Fold the walls around so the two halves of the back wall join butt end ended together. Fix from the inside using the grey inner wall joiner. Hang on. that'll be that bit there then. Right. So that'll be that bit there. Right. So, there you go, nice. There we go, like so. Get off. There we are. Right. So fold all of these round, and then actually, what I'm thinking, just get our inner wall joiner here. Stick that there like that, and then fold everything around to meet it, like so. There we are. Like that. There we are. Nice. That's looking good. Check that out. Pleased with that. Right. Fit the door. Hang on. Hang on. Where's the door? Need to find the door. That's the. That's chippy bits, I think. Lower door, here we are. That looks like it. Right. Fit lower door. Can do. These kits are really nice to build, actually. I'm having a good time with this one. That's done. Fit outer brick walls. Start by fixing the end wall as shown, then fold around the front and rear walls and fix. Oh. I'm not sure what that bit is, hold on. Ah, there it is. Okay, I see how this works. So that's the end piece. We'll do that first and then wrap everything around it. Seems to be the way to go. No, but it doesn't want to fold. Come on, behave. That's it. There we go. Dab of glue on the end bit there, that'll sort it out. Okay. Yeah. Glue stuck on there, see if I can get rid of that. There we are, dealt with. That looks quite good, doesn't it? Happy with that. Door end in particular looks quite nice. Yeah, pleased with that. Nice. That lined up correctly. Yes, good. Excellent. Next for the algebra walls. Cabin floor folds in half, then fits on top of the walls with the paint tab fitted inside the walls and sitting on top of the inner wall joiner. That's clear as mud. Let's try that. There we go.
Sometimes a grown up is just three kids in a trench coat, angry at the world like a good guy that he friend zoned. I come back to the reunion with a black gal looking like Gabrielle Union just to let my friends know we're not friends anymore. You can't sit with us, and when you make love to your your trash girlfriend, you'll picture us. Oh God,
There we go.
we shouldn't have treated him like that. I'm gonna return his calls. Next time I tweet him right back. I feel like I'm a menace. I make you smile wild like I'm a dentist. Then you run
Okay, yeah, I think I see what's happened here. There we go.
on the other side of town is kind of whack and get taken aback when I'm offended. I post a picture of me in the seat. All of a sudden my inbox explodes with girls that think I'm cute. And yesterday they couldn't hear me asking for their number when I dressed up like a bum, but now they pop up out the blue and I'm like, fuck it, baby, let's go. It's so beautiful to sit beside. And since I got nothing here to hide, I'm 3 kids in a trench coat. Is everybody gets down? A hard wheel on my head wall. I will never let go. I'm 3 kids in a trench coat. Fuck it, baby, let's go. It's so beautiful to sit beside. And since I got nothing here to hide, I'm 3 kids in a trench coat. As everybody gets down, a hard wheel on my head wall. I will never let go.
Nice.
Sometimes a grown-up is just 3 kids in a trench coat, sleeping over at Billy's house 'cause he has the Nintendo. I move into a trailer park with a white girl looking like Iggy Azalea just to change the tempo. Quit rolling dices on me, quit trying to offer me weed, forcing your vices on me. Quit trying to put me in a car without a license on me. I'll be a sleeping giant like Mike Tyson in '93, spraying the lakes aerosol. That was 15 years ago, it's your life. Don't let them change the channel like it's their remote. Don't let them make you dance in front of cameras like Ontario. Turn a new leaf like Canada flag, Ontario. Quit judging me, 'cause I go through shit publicly. And you
There we are.
around, you pull your strings like puppetry.
That's looking quite nice, isn't it?
Strings like puppetry.
Happy, 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 happy. Right, that's done. Upper cabin walls.
It's so beautiful to sit beside. And since I got nothing here to hide, I'm
That's this bit, isn't it? Yeah, here we go.
as everybody gets down. My heart way up on my head wall. I will never let
Yeah,
go.
it's like that.
3 kids in a trench coat. Let's go. It's so beautiful to sit beside. And since I got nothing here to hide, I'm 3 kids in a trench coat. As everybody gets down. My heart way up on my head wall. I will never let go.
That hits it there like that. And that tab folds down. Okay. Fold down and fix. Can do. Folded down, fixed, done. Boom. Well, not quite, but soon. Soon it will be fixed. Just pop that on top of it, just hold it there for a minute. How's this doing? It's all sitting together fairly well, I think. Quite happy with that. A little bit ramshackled, but kind of the look I'm going for anyway. Just fade the music out for a minute. I want to show you the end gauge railway real quick. Because I've not really done any work on it, but the ballasting has come out really nicely. I'm really pleased with it. So here we are. I added these buffers. They came to me in white plastic. I painted them up in black with a little red bit on the buffers section there. Got the 2 locos there. That's lovely. Got my carriages there. Fitted the little water tower that I have had for ages. That's just held on with tacky wax. I got some buildings out here, so we got. If I just adjust the tripod here, so we can have a proper close look. And I've got a little farmhouse there. Oh, whoops! Oh no, no! Thunderbolts come off the track. It's all gone wrong. Problems. Hang on. physical nearly disastrous. It's okay. It's fine though. We've sorted it. Anyway, back to the close-up camera. Yeah, so got a little farmhouse there. There's a little village pub just over here, and then a little corner shop and a terraced house. What's that? What's that doing there? I swear that wasn't there yesterday. Anyway, yeah, that's how the N gauge railway is looking. I'm very pleased with that. That's lovely. Thunderbolt's fine, by the way. Just fell off the track. So that was a little bit of a disaster there, but we're all good. Oh dear. Yeah, I'm really pleased with how the signal box kit's coming along though. That's looking great. The Reverend's foot's fallen off again, thanks to that little disaster, but that's fine because I've got some glue ready to go. So we'll just do that real quick, and I'll turn the music back up while I do that. Hold on a second. Do not lose that. There we go. What's playing right now? I don't recognise this one. Oh no, that is still there. Yeah. It's still what I thought it was. Some little dab of glue.
There's a Katy Perry poster on my wall like so. Maybe I'm there's a look on Twitter face that says I'm doing wrong. Maybe I'm home. There's been a B.I.G. poster on my wall for so long. Maybe I'm and I feel this emptiness, a beat of my own. Maybe I'm there's been a lot of speculation this year in the air, but it's right this time. Maybe I'm text message to my girl, I don't fit into the world outside of mine. So I'm staying home tonight.
There we go, good as new, or would be. Hang on, you can't really see, but I've glued the foot back on. That's the important thing to note here. Right, let's hop back here.
There's a book on your face that says I'm doing wrong. Maybe I'm home. It's been a B.I.G. poster on my wall for so long. Maybe I'm
Cool, that's
and I
working.
feel this emptiness, the beats of my own.
Pop it back on.
Maybe I'm there's been a lot of speculation this year.
Minor heart attack there, but we're all good.
Maybe I'm text message to my girl, I don't fit into the world.
As you were, team.
So I'm staying home tonight.
That's it. There we are.
baby's cool.
I'm quite happy. I think it is time, however, to put Thunderbolt to bed. She's had a little play. Hopefully our sound chip will come back soon. And then we can return her back to fully working order with the noises and everything. I'm always a little bit nervous about opening the drawer over the logos, particularly Thunderbolt with our tall chimney. But it's absolutely fine. There's loads of clearance there. I just get nervous. Do it thinking, oh, hang on, have I done this before? Did I calculate this right? Yes, I did. Good. Anyway, good night, Thunderbolt. Good night, 1401. Track up so I can scooch the camera out, and there they all are. Turn the light off. There. Good night, everybody. Sleep well. Happy days. Right. Oh. Any final thoughts before we go, team? Because I think we're pretty much done here. We've had a good stream. We played with some tip-filled trains. We started building a signal box, which I'm quite pleased with. I think that's looking pretty great, actually. I've just realised there's a blob of glue on the wall of this, but that's fine. We'll just scrape that off. Not the end of the world. But yeah, I am remarkably pleased with that. I'm cack-handed, and I've made that look quite good. So, pleased with that. Not sure what we're doing next week yet. I might carry on with this. I'm well into the N-gauge model building at the moment, so you know, might keep the momentum going. We did stuff and we're proud of it. We absolutely are. We did all right. Let's pop all the bits back in the box so we don't lose them, because that would be tragic. Anything we don't need immediately, back in the box. In fact, everything back in the box, because we don't need any of it right now. That teeny bit of cardboard, however, that I am going to retrieve and pop that in a clean ramekin over here. That one, pop that in there because I don't want to lose that bit. In fact, I'll do the same with all the tiny parts so they don't go walkabout. Anything diddy in the ramekin. Big bits, they're fine. They can play in the main bit. Done. Instructions. Cutout sheet. That can live in there as well. There we go. That's what matters. Indeed, that is what matters. I love my tip-filled set. It's it makes me stupidly happy. Pop the glue down, pop the knife away. That can go there with the throwaway bits of cardboard, glue, put the paint back, put the glue away, and that's it.
I don't mind being a centerpiece.
And the whole world sky high. So yeah, not sure what we're doing next week yet. There's the book. I love the book. I love it so much. Look at that. Oh. Yeah, Rapido Trains UK. Check them out. They do some beautiful models. They've done a Guy Fawkes gunpowder van, which is sold out now, but you can get you can commission them to do a private owner wagon for you and sort of specify what you want on it. And it's quite expensive, but I would absolutely love to have an Honest Jeff, purveyor of legal goods and services, private owner wagon. But that is more money than I'm prepared to spend. So, yeah, for a wagon at least. That's Anyway, thank you for joining me, folks. If you have any thoughts on what we should do in future streams, do let me know. I think we'll probably come back and do another one of these because I'm enjoying these at the moment, and nothing on the gaming channel is grabbing me at the moment. I've got a flight simulator stream planned later this month. We're going to play with Concorde, so that'd be nice. But yeah, no, apart from that, I haven't really thought of anything. But yes, thank you very much for joining me, everybody. Hope you enjoyed tonight's stream. Have a fantastic week, and I will see you next time. Take care, guys. Bye!